Friday morning, very tough week in the office, not an easy one. Such a topsy-turvy week. What can I say about this week? It's just been absolutely crazy. Ups and downs and ups and downs. Monday actually started really well. We had our second team snooze, which was great. It was good to kind of like take your time getting into the office in the morning and have a nice bit of breakfast and a coffee before obviously the craziness starts. Kind of shot myself in the foot a wee bit, I think, with the old team snooze, because it was my idea, but what I've realised with being at home for that extra hour and a half every Monday morning, I just get jobs to do, basically. So my missus will kill me for saying that. But yeah, and everyone was in fine spirits. On Monday we came in and started cracking on, and then before you know it, it's lunchtime, and the day goes really quickly. So Monday was off to a flyer. Tuesday unfortunately went a bit downhill. We had a bit of drama in the office on Tuesday afternoon. Someone in the team basically went home. We had a little bit of an issue. I can't really go into too much detail on what happened for obvious reasons. It left a bit of a sour note on Tuesday, unfortunately. Wednesday didn't get any better. So Wednesday we had a sit down with the person that we had a bit of drama with on the Tuesday. What transpired is that person basically handed a notice in and left the company, which we were all kind of taken aback by. So it was very sad and unfortunately, but I think it's just a job, and if people aren't happy in the job for whatever reason, I've been unhappy in this job before many times, but if you're happy for continued periods in this job, it can be very difficult to carry on. It did have a bit of an effect, obviously a real bad effect on the rest of the guys in the team. It's like a death in the team, everyone sort of goes quiet, and it's almost that period of mourning that you go into this sort of human reaction to someone leaving the business, unfortunately, especially in such a small team like we have. I mean, there's only 6 of us in the company. One person leaving is definitely felt more than you would in a team that's 40, 50 people, for obvious reasons. So that had a big knock-on effect on what happened on Thursday. Thursday was extremely flat in the office, very quiet. No one said too much. I think everyone was just reflecting on what had gone on and the effect it was potentially going to have on the team moving forward. But ultimately, the business has got to continue, and if people will come and go, that's only natural. Especially in recruitment, where I think the average tenure across the industry is less than 18 months. And the good thing is that it all kind of ended amicably. There was certainly no bad blood. It was just I think it was just the right time for that person to move on ultimately. And then we had actually a really good day on Friday. We ended on a high, so we took the person out for lunch, and ultimately we're going to all keep in touch with each other, and I think that's important. Ultimately, if there's anything that I can do to help that person or anyone else for that matter that would leave the company, then I'm obviously happy to do that. We all went out for lunch as a team, which was lovely. We had a few pints and some food. Had a good laugh, and Friday went really quick. Chris put in a deal on Friday afternoon, which was great, which took us, in terms of sales, to the best sales figure that I think we've had in a 4-week period for more than 6 months. So that was awesome, like really, really, really good. Everyone in the team contributed from a financial perspective this month, which is great. And some of the things that happened in terms of new clients and, you know, taking candidates out to the market and reverse marketing them into companies that we've never dealt with before, all really, really good stuff. And I think if you can do that collectively as a team, then you're doing all the right things. What I've definitely noticed, and I alluded to actually in I think one of the previous episodes when I talked about the 457 visa being scrapped in Australia, and one thing that probably wasn't clear at the time is that it does create a little bit of uncertainty. Patrick, who's the owner of the business, is an Australian citizen. I'm about to get my citizenship. I've got permanent residency, thankfully, but for the rest of the people in the team, they're all on a visa of some sort. So they found out that they can stay in the country, they can apply for permanent residency, but they have to do it before March 2018, and it's really expensive. It's about $11,000 for us as a family to go through a permanent residency, so it's a lot of money. For people who are caught in that situation, they don't really know whether they're coming or they're going, so it has a big effect on their own personal motivation. You know, it's the sort of focus, day-to-day focus. Are you going to focus 100% when you don't even know if you're going to be in the country in the next, 6 months or so? Probably not. But you just have to roll with the punches and play with the cards that you're dealt. So yeah, overall, a real topsy-turvy week's the best way I could describe it. Up and down, like a bloody yo-yo. Some really good things happened, some not so good things happened, and that's recruitment. And for me personally as well, I didn't want this vlog just to be all, I wanted it to be real. And if there's difficult times that happen in the job, I want to document it and I want to share it, because I think it's important that you guys know that what I'm doing is 100% authentic. So I'm happy to share when things aren't going so well, when we go through difficult periods in the job as well. Yeah, all in all, not the best week that we've had, but certainly not the worst either. So on to next week again.